Hi there and welcome to the Idiomas YouTube channel. Today we have another short video for you and we will be giving you tips to efficiently describe your job in a professional context in business English. Firstly, let's look at how we can greet a new person and introduce yourself in a professional context. You could open the conversation with one of the following examples. Hello, I don't think we've met before. My name is, or hi there, it's nice to meet you. My name is. And finally we could say, hello, it's a pleasure to meet you. I'm. In order to ask them to introduce themselves, we can say, and you are, or sorry, I didn't catch your name. Your conversation partner will then likely introduce themselves and they may ask you, what do you do? Or what do you do for work? There are two main ways of answering this question. Firstly, you could simply say, I'm a or an, followed by the job. For example, I'm a lawyer or I'm an accountant. Or you could use the verb work in several ways. So let's have a look at these possibilities. I work for plus the type of company or the name of your company. For example, I work for a law firm or I work for Facebook. You could also say I work in plus the field, industry or department. For example, I work in finance. Finally, you can use the verb to work in this way. I work as a plus your role. For example, I work as an engineer. There may be situations, for example, international work conferences or events, where you need to clarify where you work or from which office. To do this, you could say, I'm usually based in the Paris headquarters, or I'm based in the London office. And you can also add how long you've been working at the company for by saying, I've been with Citibank for 3 years, or I've been working for Google for the past 5 years. After this initial introduction, you may be asked to expand your answer with further details. For example, they may ask you, doing what exactly? Here we can use some really useful verbs and phrases to add further information regarding our role. Let's have a look at these useful tips. We can say to be responsible for something, which means to have control of. For example, I'm responsible for analysing market trends. You can also say to take care of, which means to take responsibility for something. I take care of customer complaints. We can also say to oversee something, which means to monitor or organise to ensure it's carried out correctly. For example, I oversee all local construction sites. And finally, we can say to help with something, which means to participate and assist in doing something. For example, I help with the content creation for our European clients. If you are asked an opinion about your job, you can use certain adjectives to do so whilst ensuring you maintain a polite and professional manner. You may have already seen some general adjectives that you can use, but let's explore some more advanced and specific examples. Let's take the phrase, I find the role very, and see which of the following adjectives you would choose to describe your job. You might want to say, stimulating. Something stimulating is something that fills you with enthusiasm or energy. Satisfying. If you find your job satisfying, it means you feel fulfilled, or it gives you a sense of achievement. We could also use the adjective rewarding. This gives you a sense of positivity. You feel content. We typically use this type of adjective for speaking about jobs which help other people, for example, nurses or teachers. We could also use the adjective challenging. This can be a positive and negative adjective. Generally, it means the job is difficult. It pushes you to learn and grow. Finally, we have a final adjective, demanding. Again, this can be positive and negative. It means the job requires a lot of time, effort, or skill. Okay, now we have learnt some really useful verbs and adjectives to describe our jobs. So let's hear a clear and concise response to the question. So, what do you do for work? Hi there, it's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Hannah and I work for a small tech company. I'm usually based in their London office and have been with them over a year. I'm responsible for ensuring that all product launches run smoothly. I also oversee a small team in the customer service department. It is a fast-paced role which can be challenging, but I find it stimulating. What about you? What do you do? Did you manage to hear which phrases I used? Was it clear and concise? Noticed I also asked a question at the end to allow my conversation partner to continue the conversation. Now it's your turn. Have another listen to the useful adjectives and verbs and phrases that you've learnt today and practice writing an example answer to the same question. Remember, we love to see your examples, so please don't forget to write it in the comments section below. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for more videos about business English on the Idiomas YouTube channel. If you found this video useful, please feel free to click on the like and subscribe button below, followed by the bell icon if you wish to be notified of any new content. Thanks again for joining us. We hope to see you again soon and happy practicing.